Hey everybody, Prepper for the Ages coming at you again. I'm going to talk today a little bit about hurricane preparedness and power outages and in whatnot. I am someone who can function in the dark, walking around in the dark mostly. I try to, if I'm in a place, I try to pick up the place, try not to have anything that I can slip on, trip on, and just walk through, areas that have areas that have grit and grime. Just sweep that up, sweep that up beforehand, because you feel every single thing in the dark. Well, I had someone living at my secondary bug out location, and they were there for a few weeks, and they're very, very welcome to it and to see what's going on, because one of them is a prepper, so they are so excited that this place is already all set, and the person was a general wonderful help to the whole situation and everything, which was good. But at one point the power went out, and the person's spouse is, I found out posthumously, is she is got a phobia about the dark. She can't stand the dark. So one of the things I had, and I did this on a whim. I have a headlamp, and I don't really care as long as I can access my headlamp. I have the emergency, the power lights on the wall, so if the power goes out, the light goes on, or if the switch goes out, it detects it, and the little night light goes on, whatnot. So I had several of those around the house, because those are handy, and you can pull them off the wall and use them as flashlights and whatnot. But that did not satisfy this person, who was terrified of the dark. And remember, a phobia is something that you can't control. It is basically the thinking part of your brain disappears, and that's it. So luckily my prepper, I had showed my prepper person where my emergency kit was, and in the emergency kit was this. And it is huge. I'm not going to turn it on for you. It's basically, you turn it on and you go blind. And he was able to, he went for the kit, he turned this on, and he put it up high, and so his spouse was all set. So basically, she could see, everything was okay. She wouldn't go in any rooms that were dark, and that's okay. Or, if she did, she could bring this with her. And of course, my prepper person, could see not see in the dark, but could function with a lot less lumens than this huge thing. So yeah. So, and of course, I had an extra headlamp. I had it on the back door, so he used it. It was fine. He could go in and out, and he could have a good time. And if it was the dark and stuff, they had the grill outside. They could grill and just be all set. And since he's a prepper, he's a hiker. He, as I said before, he has done the Continental Divide, and in general, as he knows, he can be in the dark. He can function in the dark. He has slept out under the stars for months and months, and everything was fine. So everything was good, but having this, I almost didn't pick it up out of the store. I was walking in the hardware store. I was walking through the hardware store to get something, I don't remember what, and I saw this, and I'm like, well, what if I have somebody that really can't see in the dark? And I picked it up, I picked up the package, and I pressed the button, and I blinded myself immediately. So I turned it off again. I say, okay, in case of power outage, and somebody can't function in the mostly dark house, I will get this. So I got this. I put it in my preps, and I was very, very glad I did. And the people that were staying in my bug out location were very glad that they had this as well. I have some pop-up lamps and other things like that, but they give off a small amount of lumens. You can go and function in the dark, but this is this is daytime in the living room. So yes, it is a good thing. I don't even know what brand it is. It's something that has you turn it on in the store and you blind yourself. So anything like that. So just to make everything, more at home. As regards to prepping for the elderly, the lights went out here at one point with when Mom was living here. And they went out a couple times with Mom living here. And we were at the kitchen table, so I didn't even bother with the other lamps. I just brought out something that could hold a tea light. And I went in and I lit the tea light, and we had dinner by tea light, and she was fine. And I made sure that she had light to get to her room, and she went to bed a little early, but she did her routine, and everything was great. So she she was more accommodating. She was more willing to adjust to the situation. But it's nice to have a little something for everyone. And I'm glad I got this big LED throwing a lot of lumens thing, just in case. And I guess that's the moral of the story is some people have different ideas of light, of what there needs to be for light than others. So if the power goes out, some people can deal and some people can't. So and yes, so you need to know what your target audience is when the grid goes down, when the power goes out, and how you can accommodate them and make them feel comfortable and keep them functional and calm. Keep them calm during a power outage. Okay, all right. Well, there's my deal on my lighting when the power goes out. Yeah, this doesn't have. This is not. Rechargeable by sunlight. It's not a solar one. I wish it was, but it's not. So I have to make sure that there's batteries for this. But then again, I have batteries. So this wasn't a problem. But that is what I have for the moment. I also have I have solar powered ones too, so I just didn't want to break those out. You know what they look like. All right. Okay. All right. I hope this finds you well. All right. Prepper for the Ages signing out for now.